Imagine a ruler so feared that entire villages would abandon their homes at the mere mention of his name. A man whose methods of punishment were so brutal, they inspired tales of vampires and horror that still echo today. This is the story of Vlad III, better known to history as Vlad the Impaler, the real-life figure behind Dracula. Vlad was born in 1431 in Transylvania, part of modern-day Romania, into the noble house of Dracula. His father, Vlad II Dracula, was a member of the Order of the Dragon, sworn to defend Christendom from the Ottoman Empire. From a young age, Vlad was thrust into a world of political intrigue, alliances, and constant danger. At just 12 years old, he and his younger brother were taken as hostages by the Ottomans to secure their father's loyalty, a harsh beginning that would shape the man he became. Vlad's path to the throne of Wallachia was fraught with danger. The region was a turbulent frontier between the Ottoman Empire and Christian Europe. When Vlad claimed the throne in 1456, his first act was to enforce order and fear. Unlike other rulers, he relied on terror as a weapon. Villages that resisted faced execution, and his favorite method, impalement, would earn him his infamous name. Vlad's methods were meticulous and terrifying. Forests filled with hundreds of impaled bodies became warnings to all who dared oppose him. Chroniclers reported that he sometimes feasted among the victims, reinforcing his fearsome reputation. Yet Vlad was also a strict administrator, punishing thieves, curbing corruption, and protecting peasants from the nobility. His brutality was calculated, a tool to stabilize his land amid chaos. One of his most infamous acts was the Night of the Impaled Ottoman Army, where thousands of enemy soldiers were impaled and displayed, sending shockwaves through the empire. Vlad's life was also marked by betrayal. In 1462, he was captured by the Hungarians and held prisoner for years. Yet even in captivity, his legend only grew. Stories of his cruelty and the fear he inspired spread throughout Europe, turning him into a figure of both horror and fascination. Vlad the Impaler died in 1476, reportedly in battle, though the exact details remain uncertain. His death did not end his influence. Tales of his ferocity traveled across Europe, eventually inspiring Bram Stoker's Dracula. Vlad remains a complex figure, a national hero in Romania, yet a symbol of terror in the West. His life forces us to reflect on morality, power, and the fine line between justice and cruelty. Vlad the Impaler was more than a monster. He was a man shaped by a violent world, a ruler whose actions blurred the line between history and legend. While the impalements are gone, the shadow of Vlad still lingers, haunting the imagination centuries later. Subscribe for more.